Yes, people, how are we? How are we today? Apologies for the late upload anyway, but better late than never. And before we get into the game that happened on Saturday, make sure you smash the like and share button always, and we'll keep this as short as possible today. Anyway, we'll just get my thoughts and opinions out there as quick as we can, and obviously let us know yours as well. So yeah, it finished 2-0 against Brighton, kept the clean sheet at home. We didn't go 1-0 down for once. Um, and Ekatike gets a brace. Now the game itself, I thought we were actually decent. I was like, yeah, all right, fair enough. I predicted a 2-1 for this before we go into it, but I predicted a 2-1. I thought they'd score first. Obviously, they never. We actually opened the scoring within like the first minute, literally the first minute. It's a hell of a finish by Ekatike. The ball just bounces to him in the box, and he just whacks it on the half volley, and it's just literally just goes above the keeper in the roof of the net. And he weren't getting that. Great finish by Ekatike anyway. Absolutely fantastic. Soboslai was really pulling the strings that day. I thought, obviously he's just a big bundle of energy, really, isn't he? In our team at the minute. This is why we can't have him playing right back. He's too wasted. He has to be in the middle of the park. You need that energy going up and down, up and down, up and down all game. But at the same time, a few of our players picked up a couple of knocks that game, which is not very convincing at all. But hopefully, they're okay. Like, hopefully it's not too serious. Obviously, we've got a game on Saturday against Tottenham away. We'll need everyone available for that. Although I do think we'll smash them. But obviously, we've seen the likes of Gomez go down in the game, which is shock horror, by the way. When does Joe Gomez not get injured? Who's also been decent for us when he's been playing as well. Joe Gomez is he's a very solid fullback, really. I think he's better off at fullback than he is at centre half. I feel like there's more solidity in the fullback position when he plays, and obviously his experience, you can't question it. Played so many games for us, and for the time that he's been at the club as well. He's been here since 2015, 15-16 season. That was literally before Klopp come in. You know what I'm saying? That was the season he come in, but Rodgers was still the manager at the time. And if you actually think back that far, people, he was actually playing left back for us at the start of that season, which was a bit mad, didn't he? So yeah, he's very versatile, obviously, but obviously I prefer him at right back because he reads the game quite well. At centre half, he's a bit more muddled up, I think, but I think right back is his best position for us. I'd say so. So obviously, yeah, he goes down. He gets a bit of an injury, which is not good. Hoping it's not serious. Obviously, McAllister, he's down every game. We know that. He throws himself about, definitely. Soboslai also picked up a bit of a knock, but he carried on after it with the warrior that he is. But I genuinely feel like I keep saying he's been one of our best players this season without Soboslai. I can't credit him enough for what he's doing for us this season. Obviously, last season people was very critical of him, but I've got nothing bad to say. I think he's been great for us. I can't lie. And you know me, I'm as truthful as I can be, as transparent as I am as transparent as I can be with you guys. Literally, as transparent as I can be. Like, I want to tell you exactly what I'm thinking at that exact moment. No sugarcoating, no lies, no glossing over anything. Straight up facts, but what I believe to be facts. Ekatike gets his brace anyway. Look, as for the game, they had a couple of chances. Look at the open goal in the second half where the ball went across to the back post and the guy obviously put it wide. That was their biggest chance that game. Other than that, they had a couple of half chances. Minter cutting in on his left foot, putting it just wide of the post. A couple of half ones like that, but like nothing too threatening apart from the one I just mentioned. But we had plenty of chances that game. Obviously, when Gomez come off, Salah comes on, gets a great reception by the fans, which is good to see. Hopefully, we can sort whatever's going on inside the club out. Well, obviously not we. Hopefully, him and the manager can sort it out, and we can move forward and put it all behind us, and obviously kick on to go on a bit of a run. But I'll talk about that in a sec. So obviously he comes on, gets a good reception. He gets quite involved in the game, but again, very wasteful. We have plenty of attacks. 3-on-1s, 4-on-2s. Things like that. Passing it too, like the weight of the pass was too much, or it wasn't the right touch or the right decision, which is something that winds me up. Because, like, you're working on this all the time. Like, come on, you're pro footballers. I know, like, obviously we credit the opposition's defending as well, but, like, we have to get these attacks right. We need to stop being so wasteful when we're on the counter. We have to be. We need to take these chances. We need to score goals. You know what I'm saying? We need to blow teams away. We need to get that fear factor back at Anfield, definitely. But anyway, we'll go on to Ekitike's second goal. Brilliant. Crossed in by Salah. Takes the corner, obviously. That's what he got right in that game. And Ekitike nods in at the back stick. And the guy's undroppable at the minute. That's 4 goals in 2 games in the league. He's starting to come good, people. His all-round play, he's constantly involved. Like, he had a shed load of shots on Saturday. Obviously, if you'd like to bet anyway, and he's had Ekitike on for a few shots on target, I'm sure you'd be quitting. Because he must have got about 4 that game or something. But shots altogether, I'm probably like 6 or 7. He was good. I can't lie. I did enjoy watching him that game. He was really all over the place in a good way. So involved. And this is the problem. I really want to see him and Isak together. I think one is too good to miss out. But at the minute, you can't drop Ekitike. It's impossible. You can't do that. So involved. He's our biggest threat in front of goal at the minute. I feel like you give him a chance, he just buries it as well. He's not very wasteful in front of goal, Ekitike, is he? And this is what I've been praying out for with a striker for us. One that can just take his chances. And we have 2 of them now. One of them is constantly involved all game, and the other one, not so much. You don't really see him get many touches of the ball, really, which I'm hoping we can fix that over time. Definitely, we can feed the ball more to him. But obviously, it's a team game at the end of the day. But I'm liking the look of Ekitike, man. I really am. He's obviously, out of all the new signings we've had, he's been one of the best, if not the best, I'd say. I think Florian Wirtz as well. Getting better, of course, but I want to see some output now. 116 million quid, people. I do want to see some output on the pitch. I know, obviously the performances are getting better, and I believe he's a fantastic player, but some output would be nice. You know what I'm saying? We can't just keep saying every game, he's getting better and better and better. He's going to get there soon. We need to see it now. You know what I'm saying? We need to see something. Hopefully we do on Saturday. But, there's glimpses there, but glimpses for me aren't enough. We need to see proper 10 out of 10 performances, people. You know what I'm saying? I think they'll come. I'm very optimistic and hopeful. But, you can understand why I want it now. You know what I'm saying? Because of the money spent on that. Obviously, some of you might feel the same way. If you don't, let me know. And I'll listen to your thoughts always. But yeah, anyway, look. Yeah, we were better. We played good football for once in that game. I was happy with the football. Some of the passing moves, the quick counter attacks, which obviously we fluff in the end. But the build up to them, very nice. I like it. Quick in transition, more like Liverpool, innit? You know what I'm saying? More like us. Now, don't revert back to type on Saturday against Tottenham and just go to mush again. Don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Stick to what you're doing. Let's blow them away because they are woeful. I can't lie. Tottenham are woeful. We need to obliterate them on Saturday. We need to absolutely go hell for leather and just absolutely wipe them off the park. We have to. You know what I'm saying? And if we do that, then, we'll get a bit of confidence back. We're unbeaten in 5, but that's not a good thing either. You know why? Because of the games that we dropped points in, which were very, very silly games, games that make me sick to the core. Because if we beat Leeds and Sunderland, yeah, we're actually not far off first place. Now, we're not going to get there. We are nowhere near good enough. But what I'm saying is we wouldn't be too far off. You know what I'm saying? And we'd have our tails up a little bit. And we should be beating teams like that. I know Sunderland are all right this season. They're doing well. And credit to them. But we still should be beating them at home. And there was no reason for how we performed that day. But anyway, they're different games. Anyway, I'm going off topic there. We'll focus on the one that we just played, which was good, better, faster, more sharp. Okay, good. It was nice to see the fans singing the manager's name, of course. But he's got a lot more, to do. Because, the 9 losses in 12 games really, really threw me off. So, come on, keep winning. And win something this season. Obviously, I don't want to come to May and have, nothing to show for it after what we spent in the summer. No way. We have to do it. So anyway, on to Tottenham. Let's have it. Let's have them. I'm sure we will. People are actually saying we're going to do them like 3-1 or 3-0. I'm saying it now. I don't care. I just think we're not amazing, but they are really, really bad. They play horrible football. And their home record as well is abysmal. We need to go for it. So yeah, let us know your thoughts in the comments, people. Glad I finally got the video out there, and take it easy. Up the Reds, come on.